Most people react. Stoics calculate. That simple difference changes everything. In a world driven by impulse, noise, and overreaction, the one who remains calm, strategic, and composed becomes the most powerful person in the room. In this video, we're breaking down 7 unbreakable rules that will teach you how to outsmart anyone, not through manipulation, not through intimidation, but through emotional intelligence, cold strategy, and inner strength. These are the laws of psychological dominance used by great leaders, warriors, thinkers, and tacticians for centuries. If you've ever been underestimated, disrespected, or overlooked, this video is your blueprint to change that. Watch until the end, and you won't see yourself or the world the same way again. Rule number 1. Dominate without saying a word. True power doesn't need to announce itself. Stoics understand that silence often speaks louder than words. When you enter a room and say nothing, but carry yourself with calm, collected confidence, people take notice. The loudest voice rarely holds the most authority. It's the quiet presence, the unbothered posture, the eye contact without fear. Control your energy, and you control how others perceive you. Speak only when necessary. When you do speak, make every word count. That's how you dominate silently. Rule number 2. Silence is your weapon. Silence is not a weakness, it's calculation. When someone insults you or disrespects you, your silence makes them uncomfortable. Why? Because they expect a reaction. They want your energy. But a Stoic knows, reacting emotionally gives your power away. Remaining silent keeps the control in your hands. It gives you time to process, to think clearly, and to respond only if needed with precision. In most situations, silence will do more damage than an argument ever could. Rule number 3. Respond, don't react. The world wants to trigger you, and most people take the bait. Stoics don't. Instead of reacting emotionally, they respond with logic and purpose. Before you speak, before you move, ask yourself, what outcome do I want? Every action must serve a goal. That's the difference between reaction and response. This level of emotional detachment isn't cold, it's controlled. You're not bottling emotions, you're mastering them. That's what separates the master from the amateur. Rule number 4. Use cold precision against disrespect. Disrespect is inevitable, but chaos is a choice. When someone tries to throw you off your game by insulting, provoking, or undercutting you, respond not with anger, but with cold precision. Call out the truth plainly, or sometimes say nothing and let your success speak louder. Never allow someone's behavior to dictate your own. The Stoic sees disrespect not as a threat, but as a mirror revealing the other person's weakness. Rule number 5. Master emotional distance. One of the most powerful tools in the Stoics' arsenal is emotional distance, the ability to observe a situation without becoming part of it. This doesn't mean being emotionless, it means being unshakable. You feel everything, but you're ruled by nothing. The goal is not to suppress emotion, but to rise above it. You feel anger, but you don't act in rage. You feel fear, but you walk through it. That's what makes you untouchable. Rule number 6. Build unbreakable mental discipline. Mental discipline is built in silence, in repetition, in discomfort. It's forged in the moments where nobody is watching. Wake up early. Train your mind daily. Practice stillness. Journal your thoughts. Ask yourself the hard questions. Mental toughness doesn't come from motivation. It comes from consistency under pressure. The more you control your mind, the less anyone else can control you. And that is true psychological power. Rule number 7. Never let anyone see you break. Even when everything is falling apart, a Stoic keeps their composure. Because power is perception. If they can see your fear, they can manipulate it. If they can see your desperation, they can exploit it. So, what do? You stay calm. You stay calculated. And you remember this. No matter what happens outside, your internal world stays locked. That's not pretending. That's control. To conclude, these 7 unbreakable rules are not just tactics. They're a code. A way of living that allows you to walk through chaos untouched, to lead without shouting, and to win without fighting. While most people react, you calculate. If you're tired of being underestimated, overlooked, or overpowered, start applying these rules now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. Because the moment you stop reacting, it is the moment you start ruling. Like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, true power is silent.